Hi guys, today we're going to look at some maths, and we're going to do some more multiplication like I did another time. So today I'm just going to tell you about powers and how you use them. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. Now look at the first question. It says 9 times something equals 9,000. Now you can't just put 9 times 1,000 in this case. You have to put 10 for a start. But you use powers at the side, so it could be 9 times 10 squared, which would only give us, I think, 900, but we want another one. So you just count the zeros on the answer, to be honest, for these ones, but you need to do it correctly. So if 10 was squared, you'd be timesing that by another 10. No, sorry. If it was just 9 times 10, it'd be 90. Right? 9 times 100, which would be 9 times 10 squared, would be 9,000. Then 9 times 10 cubed would give us 9,000. So just write 10 cubed. I can't do a small 3 because of my keyboard. I'm sorry about that. But you can put 3 as a power like that. You know it's a small 3 cube sign. I'm sure you know that. If you don't, then you might need to catch up on a bit of things. Anyway, moving on. We've got 8 times something equals 8 million. So it's easy to count the zeros on the times ones. Like if you count them 3, that's 3 zeros, gives us the power of 3. With this one, just count the zeros again, that's 6. So that's all you need to put, 10 to the power of 6. Now next is 400. I can't do a divided sign, so I'll just put a D there for divide. Divided by something equals 0.4. So this time you need to go backwards. If you did to the power of 1, that would be 40. To the power of 2, that would be 4. To the power of 3, that would be 0.4. So you just work backwards basically, and that gives you 10 to the power of 3. Moving on, 6,000 divided by something equals 60. So you just go backwards again. So 6,000 to the power of 1, that'd be 600. 6,000 to the power of 2 will give us 60, so that's the answer. 10 to the power of 2. See? It's all coming together now. Now, difficult ones. We've got a double question here. 70,000 divided by something equals something times by something equals 700. That sounds difficult, but we can make it easier. You just need to choose something under 700 as your aim. So it could be 7, for example. Now you can put divided by 10 here. If you want to get this 70,000 to 7, because it needs to be under the final answer, because you have to times it after that to do something. So you work backwards again. Take a 0 off to the power of 1, that is. Take another 0 off to the power of 2. Take another 0 off, that's to the power of 3, which gives us 70. Take another one off, that's 7 to the power of 4. So you go 10 to the power of 4 equals, then you can put there 7. Now you need to times 7 by something, 10 to get to 700. So if you times the 10 to the power of 1, that would be just 70, wouldn't it? So you need to do to the power of 2 to get 700. See, quite simple that actually. So that's your next question. So now our last question is 2,000 divided by something equals something times by something equals 0.02. So we're going into our irregular numbers now. So it does get a little bit more complex, but not much. Still fairly simple if you do it right away. So 2,000 divided by something. Well, it needs to be under 0.02. So we might do 0.0002. So we have to work backwards. So times by 10 to the power of 1 will be 200. Times to the power of 2. Times to the power of 3. Times to the power of 4 will be 0.2. Times to the power of 5 will be 0.02. Times to the power of 6, that would be 0.002. Times to the power of 7, that would give us 0.0002. So our answer is 10 to the power of 7. It does get a bit difficult that if you don't think about it properly, but you know it comes to you in the end. So now we've got 0.0003. Now So 0.0002 times by 10 to the power 1 will give us 0.002. So we need to add a 2 to that, so that would be to the power of 2 to give us 0.02. So our answer there would be 0.0002. Sorry, 002. And you need to times that by 10 to the power of 2. And there's your answer. I hope you understand that. If you don't, then I might do another video on this. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, with a 10 Amazing Facts video. Goodbye.